what is matter? Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space and which can be perceived by our senses. Matter is not only the thing which we can see or touch, but we can feel it. For example, air. Air is also considered as a matter. Air we can't be able to see, but we can feel it. So air is also example of matter. The other examples of matter are plastic, duster, book. Every matter has mass and volume. So what is a mass? Mass is an amount of matter contained in any body. If we will hold any object, we are able to feel its mass. Every object has different mass. Next, volume. The space occupied by an object is called as volume. In our room, there are many objects present, but every object occupies some space inside the room. For example, this board occupies some space in this room. There is a confusion between the two terms mass and weight. Are they same? No. Mass and weight of the body are two different terms. So let's see difference between them. So mass. The quantity of matter contained in the body is called as mass. And the mass of the body is constant quantity. It means mass of the body does not changes according to the place. Weight. The force with which the earth attracts any body towards itself. Weight is not a constant quantity. It varies as per the places. One body have weight 10 Newton on earth's surface, and that same body have different weight on the moon surface, that is 1 Newton. So this is due to weight is not the constant quantity. This is the main difference between mass and weight. Now let's see composition and characteristics of matter. So we know that in our surrounding there are different substances are present and they all are made up of matter. But what is matter made up of? Matter is made up of extremely small particles called as atoms. Atom is the smallest possible unit that exhibits all the properties of that matter. For example, the chalk. If we will break this chalk into smaller and smaller pieces again and again, then every small part of chalk also have same property of that bigger chalk. It means the atom also has same property of that matter. Atoms do not have independent existence. So they get combined with the another atoms to form molecules. And molecules are smallest unit which also exhibits all the properties of that matter. So let's see some examples of molecules and how does atoms get combined to form different molecules. So first of all, here two oxygen atoms. Oxygen atoms are getting combined together and they are forming the oxygen molecule. So O2 will be the oxygen molecule. So we can tell that an oxygen molecule is made up of two oxygen atoms. So here we can understand atoms has to combine to form the molecule. hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atoms are getting combined together to form H2O. It is nothing but the water molecule. So we can tell a water molecule is made up of two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. This is the example of molecule formation. Now let's see characteristics of particles of matter. Particles of matter means nothing but the molecules. So first characteristics is intermolecular spacing. The molecules have space between them, and that spacing is different in different state of matter, and the space between the particles of matter is called as intermolecular spacing. Now let's see simple activity based on these characteristics. I took here a glass which is filled with the water, and it is filled up to the particular mark. Now let's add 1 spoon of salt into it. As I will add salt into it and I will stir it, as a result salt will dissolve into the water. But we notice that the level which we have marked, it does not increases. Why this happen? Because salt particles are very minute particles and they adjust between the spacing between the water molecule. So it proves that water molecule have spaces between them, gaps between them. There that salt particles get adjusted. The second characteristic is particles of matter are in random motion. The smell of incense stick will spread in entire room. This is because of that particles are in random motion. The other example is perfume or spray bottle. As we spray the perfume in a room, as a result, the smell will spread in entire room. This is because of particles of matter are always in random motion. Third characteristics is intermolecular force of attraction. There is an exist of force between the two molecules of matter, and the force between them is called as intermolecular force of attraction. This force is varying as per the matter. For example, if we try to break the duster, we will need more force to break it because the force between the molecules of duster is strong. The second example is chalk. If we will try to break it, it will break very easily because the force of attraction between the chalk molecule is weak. So it varies as per the state of matter. There are 3 different states of matter based on their characteristics: solid, liquid and gases. First of all, we will discuss about solid. Solids. Solids have definite shape, definite volume. They have the strong intermolecular force of attraction. They do not have more gaps between them. The examples of solids are chalk, duster, wood, rubber, plastic Some more examples of solids are plastic, tire, wooden table, metallic ring, glass, and so on. Second, liquids. Liquids have definite volume, but they do not have definite shape, because liquid takes the shape of the container into which they fill. As I fill water as a liquid into this glass, the water will take the shape of this glass. As I will pour into the cup, it will take the shape of the cup. So it depends upon types of the container is getting used to fill the liquid. Some more examples of liquids are oil, water, blood, mercury, milk, and so on. Next, gases. Gases do not have definite shape or they do not have definite volume. They are free to move in entire space. For example, air, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, and so on. Some more examples of gases are air as a mixture of gases, helium, O3, ozone gas, CO2, carbon dioxide, water vapor. First question is, what is the difference between mass and weight? As we know, mass is defined as amount of matter contained in the body, and weight is defined as the force by which earth pulls the body towards it. Second point, mass is a constant quantity. The mass of a body will be same at every places or each places, but the weight of the body will not be the constant. It is varying as per the places. The SI unit of mass is kg and the SI unit of weight is Newton, as it is one of the force. Second, differentiate between an atom and a molecule. Atoms do not have independent existence, but molecule can exist independently. Atom is the extremely smallest particle than the molecule. Molecules are bigger than atom. Atom is extremely small particle that exhibits all the properties of that matter, and molecule is the smallest particle that also exhibits all the properties of that matter. For example, oxygen atom, molecule, water molecule H2O. Here hydrogen and oxygen got combined to form molecule. Next question is, classify the following into solid, liquid and gases. There is a given that different examples of matter. Let's classify them. Coal. Coal is a solid. Kerosene is a liquid. Wood is a solid. Oxygen is gaseous state. Sugar is in solid state. Blood, liquid state. Water vapor, gaseous state. Milk, liquid state. Wax, solid state.